outspoken Jamaican selector detained by U.S. immigration authorities since December. But Foota Hype, a diabetic and stroke survivor, expected to be fast-tracked for release because of his health issues, according to his sister, whom we spoke with on Zoom.
Where is Foota Hype right now, and why is he there?
He is now at Chrome facility in Miami, and he's there as he was arrested on December 14th. Coming off the Jamaica cruise, he got arrested by ICE officers.
Why was he arrested by ICE officers?
Initially, when they stopped him, they were asking him if he had marijuana on him, which he told them no. They searched him, didn't find anything, brought him to the airport, pressuring him to deport himself. He said no. Then they brought him to Chrome facility, and he's been there ever since.
Why is there a standoff between Foota and the American immigration authorities?
According to them, they're basically saying that he was trying to enter the country legally, which is not so, as his documents doesn't expire until July 2020. So that's what the problem is. Foota just landed back in the United States. The day before he aborted the cruise, he came back from St. Martin and came through immigration customs. And frankly, as everyone who travels back and forth knows, he wouldn't be able to get on the cruise without his proper documents in the first place.
But Foota is living in the States right now because he's married to an American, and he has secured documents to be in the States?
Yes, he has, and those documents would have not expired until July of this year, 2020.
So we get five by your face with the road by your tongue.
Is it the contention of the authorities that Foota has one of these sort of marriages of convenience purely to allow him to stay in America?
No, that hasn't been stated. His wife has been very supportive. She's been at everything, court and everything, so no, not from their knowledge. No.
So what would be the issue? Why would the American authorities, you think, be zeroing in on Foota Hype?
I honestly don't think they're zeroing in on him, as in for the American authorities. I think, personally myself, I think someone probably made a phone call about him, which is what led them to now be on him like that. But I don't think it's really American, like they're just singling him out like that. I don't think so. He had 3 court dates. He went for 2 hearings, and he was supposed to have his 3rd hearing on February 14th, and that day court was canceled. So this is why he's still there.
And him still being there is a problem for you. You're worried about him because along comes COVID-19, and you are concerned for his health. He's diabetic, he's had health issues. You want him out of there.
Yes, because Steve, my brother had a crime, for example, a felony, he had a crime in the country, then I would have understood. This is the reason why I am the one that told him to stay. To be honest with you, after a few days, Foota was like, Carrie, I want to go home. And I'm like, for what? You didn't commit a crime. You didn't do anything. Why would you want to self-deport yourself? Go to court. If there's going to be a deportation, have them tell you to go home. You don't make that decision. You didn't commit a crime. So that was me who forced him and said, brother, you need to stay. Stay, go in front of a judge and let a judge tell you where you stand.
Have other people in the detention facility come down with COVID-19?
Yes, I spoke to him about 5 minutes before you called. And as for the facility, it's been in the Miami Herald yesterday. Several guards there have been tested and are positive. I haven't heard about any inmates as yet, but from what I was told, is like they're trying to not test them to keep the numbers low for the public, which is very concerning. That's scary, actually.
Is there any chance of Foota being sent home being, allowed to maybe stay with you as, just to prevent inmates coming down with COVID-19?
As of right now, it's looking very good. I can't see an exact day, but based on what the attorney is telling me, we're expecting him home anytime now. He was qualified for, they have a thing going on in the jail for inmates like him who are vulnerable, and Foota was qualified for that. And they are releasing inmates that are vulnerable. It's just a matter if I can't say what day or what time, but he was qualified for that. The motion was sent in, it's accepted. So we're literally just waiting to see what day I'm going to get a phone call and say, hey, go get your brother today.
So basically, you think this is standard procedure, but once Foota has his day in court in the States, all of this will be cleared up and he'll be allowed to stay?
100%. 100%.
If he had to come back to Jamaica because such were the circumstances, would that be a big blow in terms of him being able to earn a living?
Yes, it definitely would. Because his main source of income is him being able to do his shows overseas, and his main market is the United States.